Good afternoon, Kentucky. It's Bob in his backyard, and it's looking a little different. It's about, I think it's the 23rd of April, and that means that Derby's only a week away, and that is our projected last frost date. But we kind of got ahead of the game, and our forecast shows that we don't have anything coming. Um, no cold fronts coming this way, so we'll see how that works. But if you look at our title slide, whatever, um, our greenhouse was bursting at the seams. Um, Everything was growing. My wife went on a flower frenzy, and so we have a ton of flowers this year. Everything's growing. If everything keeps going, we're going to have a great summer of gardening. Our tomatoes are about over a foot tall, and ended up. It's funny. My wife always blames me for planting too many tomatoes or germinating too many tomatoes, and so we were going to try for 25 this year. Ended up with 66. So uh, our neighbors, friends, all got free tomatoes this year. So that makes us feel good, and surely makes them feel good. So hopefully they take care of them. Give you an idea. April started out in Kentucky really rough. We had over 12 inches of rain. And if you've seen any of the Weather Channel or any of the weather, awful flooding all through Kentucky and Indiana and Tennessee and everywhere. So prayers out to them guys. They're still trying to get their life back and their house back, and Mother Nature. I don't know, climate change, I think. But it's yeah, it's such a shame. But we had a ton of rain, but we survived, and so we decided, we kept everything going. We had a few frosts, heavy frosts. Our potatoes got nipped a little bit, and a couple things. Our garlic turned a little brown, but everything came back. And so this weekend or last 2 days, we've been planning early. So we're hoping the weather holds off, because if we got to cover all this, we're going to be in trouble. So so got a few things to show you today. I'm going to just kind of do the tour. Um, our new trellis system for growing indeterminate tomatoes. And, our garden is filling up really fast, and we still have squash and cucumbers and beans and umpteen other things still got to go in here. Get watermelons and cantaloupes and all that. So we're yeah, it's gonna look like our greenhouse is gonna be bursting. So we so I'll give you the grand tour. Um, you know, it, I love this time of year. Our azaleas out front are just absolutely gorgeous right now. And everything is just ready to go, including the dandelions, including the weeds. So we got a lot of work to get that done, but we've been just concentrating on the garden, and so we'll give you the grand tour, and I'll see you in a minute. Later. Bob, he's back, and start out with a trough of nothing but dirt and seeds that haven't come up yet. This is our wildflower patch. Um, a lot of these, the orange ones are wallflowers, and the other blooming ones are cosmos that my wife grew, and then iris coming up in the middle. Um, this is my tomatoes, and this is the trellis. You can get a better view of that. But it is a cattle fence on a framework, and it has strings running down. And as you dig the hole for the tomato, you put the string down in the hole and put the plant on top of it, and you plant it just like you always do. And then as it grows, you wind the tomato up the string. And as you know, or don't know, two types of tomatoes: determinate, indeterminate. Determinate are Romas and A55. There's quite a few more, but they only grow as determinate. God determines how many tomatoes it's going to have and how tall it's going to be. And when it's done, it's done. Indeterminate, they're all the rest of the tomatoes, which will grow up these strings and just keep going until the frost hits. So they're going to be 8 feet tall, and just, tomatoes vertically. That's the easiest way. Because you can pick them, you don't have to crawl through the ground, you don't have to do all that other stuff. You just pick them and keep the leaves cleaned off the bottom so they don't get the blight. And so that's where we're at there. We got down here, we got some oregano that came up, and we got eggplant, and we've got borage, which is very popular for pollinators. We got beets, and more beets coming up. This little bed is another flower bed. This is status, and this is giant marigolds in the back. So this is our new garden. It's not new to the gardening world, but square foot gardening got popular a number of years ago, and we just decided that square feet are too little. So we're going to make a 4-foot square garden, and each one is a different thing. Like this is turnips here, and then lettuce there. These are walking onions. If you watch any of my videos, you got walking onions. There's multi-sown onions. More beets. We got a tomato in there. More turnips. Got celery over there. And we got peppers over there. And we got columbine growing right in the middle of it. Another tomato. We got radishes. Or lettuce. We didn't go nuts on brassica, so we only grew a few. We got kohlrabi and cabbage. And it's going to be fun. It's going to look cool, too. We've never done this, so I think it'll be fun. Might be hard to get to some of them. We tried to keep the ones that you don't do anything with in the middle, so we don't have to stomp on everything. And our strawberries are doing phenomenal. If they have as much strawberries as they have blooms. And we were worried about our grapevine, but it's got leaves coming out, so can't tell from winter to spring what you're going to get. This was our cold frame. We took the glass out of the top, or plastic, and we got radishes, spinach, carrots, more lettuce. You can get a better idea of how this string thing works. You just wind that tomato around. It just climbs up. You don't have to put clips on it. You don't have to do all that stuff. Our grow bags. They got potatoes. We got one brassica in the middle and some onions. These are our potatoes. And all these potatoes came out of our potatoes from last year that we had left over. And they were little and kept growing eyes. So we said, let's plant them. So this is kind of a free batch of tomatoes. These are onions from sets. that you buy. Um, all these. And then these are walking onions again. This is garlic. Planted that in the fall. It comes up in the spring. Some onions. We got our snow peas that are starting to climb the trellises. Our asparagus. Um, Coming. Not real good this year yet, but still early. And then we got more asparagus here, as you can see. Um, some of the shoots coming up. But we've been eating it. This is going to be our sweet potato bed this year. This is our new one. I should just ignore my weeds, but my rhubarb is doing great out there. And we just planted corn in our back framework there. And all our cantaloupe and watermelon and pumpkin and all that is going to be there. Yeah, this grape actually came back. We thought we lost it, but it's got leaves on it. Our peony is about ready to bloom. We decided, since we had some kind of a root problem in this box, we're going to plant peppers in here. So they're banana and green, red. More garlic. Right there is celery. And you know, the arches for the beans. And we got more grow bags with potatoes. Now we bought these potatoes, seed potatoes, so we'll see. Ours seems to be doing better than theirs, but we got some tomatoes. I got some early girls and a couple more tomatoes. And got our raspberries going nuts. I've been weeding on them, and our blackberries are just big blackberries. They're just not blooming yet, but they are big. Uh, our apple trees actually have flowers on it for the first time. Um, there's our strawberries here too. They're looking good. The ones in my contraption didn't make it through the winter, so we're stuck more in there, and hopefully they'll survive. Uh, More rhubarb. Our cherry trees are we're just absolutely loaded with flowers. So we ought to be good. And then our peach. We actually have peaches. So we're excited. Simple but excited. And you know, everything else, our greenhouse, you can see, is not quite as full. It's getting hot in there. Butterfly bushes are just getting started. They're looking good. Our iris are just about getting ready to bloom. Um, our little seating area now. Herb garden, looking good. Creeping Jenny is just bright yellow, and Coreopus and thyme is blooming right now, and our kiwi is climbing up the wall. So we're waiting for the 4 o'clocks and all that stuff, and our bee balm is just going crazy. We got our new addition. I built last year. It's still got tulips in it, but we planted lots of different things in there, and we got our deck all ready to go. If it snows, oh well. And got the azalea, just absolutely gorgeous, and the fish, oh, and the frog. So the clematis on the wall is doing great. Our little peach is doing real good. So we'll. This is columbine. If you don't know what that is, absolutely gorgeous, and it comes up everywhere. But that's about the tour for this time. Um, Surprised that some of our seedlings and our hen and chickens and all that made it through the winter, sticking out of the log. Um, so we will. I guess we'll catch you next time, and it's when all the iris are blooming. These little white, these are Star of Bethlehem. They grow in a little bunch, and then it looks like it dies, and then they pop out of the middle. Really cool. So, alrighty. Well, there's the garden. It's looking good so far, and just keep it going. If you haven't started a garden, um, plenty of time, plenty of time, and watch my last video. Shows you how to start a garden the easy way, and it works. So, um, so from that, we'll say later. Later. You wouldn't be on the video. This is Iris, noisy Iris. She's enjoying the springtime.